Hello everybody, Dark Skeleton here, and today we're going to have kind of a light one. We're taking a look at one card from the Whispers of the Old Gods set. It's the Skeram Cultist, which is a 7/6 for 6 mana. Obviously, if you read into its battle cry, it's meant to be played in Cthulhu decks. Battle cry gives you your Cthulhu +2/+2 wherever it is. So we can see that this battle cry is not very unique. There may be even more cards coming out that buff up Cthulhu in the same way. And that's all well and good. The idea of the Cthulhu deck, where it's all about building up to that one card, that one ultimate evil of Doom, is pretty interesting as a concept overall. That said, the cards that do build up to him are pretty vanilla at their core. I mean, if you take away the battle cry, it's pretty much just like a fair, average minion, something you'd probably draft in Arena. Not too bad, but definitely not good enough for Constructed. So it really depends on how playable Cthulhu is as a card, how important those +2/+2 buffs are. You know, it's a little bit hard to say because if you look at Cthulhu as a card, really this is like giving you a delayed 2 damage Avenging Wrath when Cthulhu gets played, and Cthulhu will be 2 stats more, but Cthulhu, if it hits the field as a 10/10 or a 15/15, it doesn't matter. It's either going to be removed or it's going to win you the game. So, is the +2/+2 battle cry good enough? Who knows? Now, another thing I look into with this card is the fact that Blizzard seems to be releasing quite a few minions that are in BGH territory with this set. Well, like this card, for instance, or Cthulhu, if it gets any buffs at all. And of course, Cthulhu will get buffs because that's the whole point of playing the card. But in a world where BGH is still such a devastating thing in these late game control matchups, I kind of wonder. And if you've been watching my previous videos, you know I've been kind of thinking about this. The whole idea, is this being balanced with BGH out of the picture? Because if BGH is still a thing, it's like, oh, well, you played a 7/6, whatever, I just gain 6 mana tempo on you and play a 4/2. Welcome to BGH, Mr. Skeram Cultist. And in that sense, it's kind of a lot worse than Boulder Fist Ogre, isn't it? Because BGH is a pretty common card, especially in control matchups. So with cards like this being released, is BGH going to get nerfed? Some people have kind of speculated on it a little bit, aside from myself. And I'm kind of hoping it does, because although I used to really like BGH as a card, I see that it's pretty much just cancer now. It's just like, okay, it's either a useless dead card in your aggro matchups, or it just wins you the game in control. Or you play 2 of them in Malygos Warlock, and you're pretty oppressive, honestly. So we'll have to see how that goes. But the Skeram Cultist, in and of itself, it's okay. I don't know if it's actually really viable, because it depends on just how important buffing up Cthulhu is, and how many synergy cards there are. Like the Ancient Shield Bearer, the warrior minion, which I believe it's a 7 mana 6/6 battle cry. If your Cthulhu is 10 attack or more, gain 10 armor, which is insane. But how many cards are there going to be like that? Because just 2 cards in your deck plus Cthulhu might not be good enough for this. It might be, but it might not be. So we'll have to see. Definitely, if they have more cards that benefit off Cthulhu having 10 attack or more, this goes up in viability. So wait and see, guys. Wait and see. So anyway, I've been Dark Skeleton. Thanks for watching, and tune in probably tomorrow to see more Old Gods card reviews. Okay, peace, guys.